Well, alright guys, here we are, just a quick update video on the 350 build up here. Basically, I'm just going to take you through and kind of show you what I've done here. I've gotten the secondary hull all completed. If you're wondering why this is so dark, my client has requested that I use an iridescent blue-green paint and underneath the Strombacks. So that's what I did. I applied it anywhere all the Strombacks are, and I've gone through and gotten all the little bitty painstaking decals on it. Took me 2 hours to do the back, you know, the spine area of the dorsal and the pylons. Got the phaser banks painted on and everything. Got it all completely Azteced. He has gone through and changed up the symbols a little bit for this, and I will. There's going to be a little bit of a surprise. There's going to be a little bit of a change after at the end, toward when we get the decals on the saucer, and I will reveal that name to you as soon as we get close to being finished. But I've gone through and gotten everything Azteced, and he's even move the light here if I can. Even gotten a different decal here for the back, just kind of change things up a little bit. Like I said, he's going to be doing something different. So, but it's all coming together, folks. Got all the decals on it. Looks real great. Got the bottom, you know, everything finished up on the bottom. Got all the oops, let's see if I can't get you in shot here. Got the, if you can see, I got the phaser banks all painted on, and all, you know, and everything just about completely done. Now, I know I said that I was going to be doing part 14 for the neck, but I had problems with the masking here down the side of the torpedo dock here, the torpedo bay area, and so I just went on ahead and did both sides of the neck here to get them done because they were giving me such difficult time. But if you can see, I got them on and got everything done, and it turned out real good. So I'm pleased with that. And so that being said, moving on, I am moving on to the saucer, and if you can see, I've gotten the areas around that inner ring around the BC deck Aztec and painted and clear coated, and you can see it looks real good. I mean, the sheen on these just turned out amazing. And I've been following the truck modeler version of this, and started doing the little extra stuff here. My client wanted this painted. Usually this isn't painted, but he wanted this painted. So what I did is I'll zoom in there a little bit. What I did is I used all four of the iridescent blue, green, gold, and red for the dome area, and then I used a little bit of the blue-green iridescent paint for these little M's up here on the top, and it's turned out real well. You may not be able to see it a whole lot real good here in the camera, but you know, in person it looks really good. So, and I'll tilt the camera up and you can see around the BC deck here, you know, the iridescent paints that go around that. So now once I get all of the Aztec markings around the saucer, I'll be going back through and masking these off and then painting them the yellow, and I'm gonna go back through with a little bit of a black to do the the little dots for the actual phaser banks there. And then I've got the daunting task of putting on those red rings around, either all the way around. So thank goodness I have a couple of sets for spares, but because those usually don't want to work very well, and so hopefully we'll get that done. But I'll do part 14. I'll take you through here and show you how to lay down a few masking. I may go ahead off camera and start laying in most of it, and then going through and showing you how to lay it down, lay a few down, how the difference between the positive and negative effects that we have. You have one pie wedge, it'll have a certain marking, and then the next one will be a totally different, just the opposite, reverse of this first one. So it's going to be opposite. So we'll take you through there and show you how to do that, and we'll spray. I'll probably end up doing is using my once I get all the aztecing masks down, what I'll do is I'll go through on camera, and I'm going to use the iridescent blue for the big majority of the main color, and then I'll have a few pieces taped off for the iridescent gold. And what I'll end up doing is probably end up using my air compressor, my big air compressor, and my high volume low pressure spray gun to spray the blue down, because if I do it by airbrush, I've noticed before that it may have a good solid coat in one pie wedge, but then the next one it may be kind of spotty. So I can use my big high pressure low volume low pressure spray gun and do it all real good, and that way get a nice even coat. I learned that one from Boyd off of Trekworks, and it works real well. So but it's coming along, folks. I got the back here, I've gotten the iridescent paints, the iridescent gold put on. I've got to do a little bit of touch up on the base paint back here, but other than that, she's coming along pretty well. I'll show you the bottom sensor dome. My client again wanted to change things up a little bit, and which I think it looks really cool in person. Use the Trek Modeler version of going through and using the what I did is I taped off all the way around, and then I used all four colors again of the iridescent blue, the iridescent gold, iridescent green, and iridescent red for the main color all the way around the dome, to kind of give that grayish look, that shimmering look when the Enterprise is, when they're coming out of space dock and it passes over and you see that shimmer down there. Now I will tell you, in person it's not as gold as it looks on camera. I can see that the difference between the two, but what they've done and what I've done is, again, this is original. He wanted me to use the blue-green iridescent paint around this ring and these little ambulants, I guess. I don't know what those are exactly called, but he wanted me to use that around there, and it actually looks really well. So when we get down here to the bottom saucer, and probably next week, I'll go through here and start doing my detail painting for around here, get these vents painted black, and then go through here and get I believe it's the number 2 that the Trek Modeler guide calls for around these little 4 boxes here, and then start doing the aztecing for all that. But she's coming along very well. Got the deflector housing completely finished. Got all the decals put on, the strong backs put on for all that. It looks, you know, very nice. Got it all light blocked. I'll show you. I'll kind of show you here how I did that. And again, I learned this trick from Boyd off Trekworks. Getting some thick sprue and hot gluing them in, and then using my yellow LEDs for the RCS thruster. So it looks good. It's all complete and lights up real pretty. Tested and everything else, and I got my main LED back there light blocked, and it's ready to go. So once we get the saucer put on, I'll have to feed some wires down through the neck and bring them all down through, and then I'll have to feed them all down through to my base here, which is going to be quite fun because there's not a whole lot of space to run the wires down. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but let's see if I can get back up here. But let me get a flashlight here. That'll probably help a little bit. But right down there, oops, sorry, right below the arboretum is where the hole goes through for the mount. So I'm going to have the fun task of going through and pulling every one of these wires down through and getting them where I can mount them on the board. And the torpedo, the photon torpedo board is in the base of the saucer. So all I have to do is just run the wires and hook them up, and it's ready to go. So, but all right, folks. Well, part 14 will be coming up here probably in the next couple of days. I'll be going through, like I said, showing you how to lay down the Aztec masking. I'll probably do most of it off camera, and then come in and show you how to do a couple of pie wedges on camera, and then we'll go through and get my high pressure or high volume low pressure sprayer down for the blue and go from there. So until then, folks, I post tidbits of this work on my Facebook, Jake Demko, and you can keep up there. And like I said, I'll go through and have part number 14 coming up soon. So all right, guys, well, that's a wrap for this one. Nothing special here, but gonna be continuing on. So until then, guys, take care and happy modeling.